Hello everyone, I am the plane shifter, fading to the universe of tactical breach wizards. Continuing our... Ooh, it didn't save? It didn't save. No, it totally saved. Things are saved. It just said it again. It didn't save the outfit for her though. Or I forgot to equip. Alright. What do we have on dreams? Replayable survival challenges. Rushwater Dream, Tower of Turrets. Standalone challenge missions. Do I wanna do some of these? Nah. Maybe. Let's continue with the main story. Why I'm unstable now, sir? I was doing fine. Okay. Let's see what Twitch calls unstable before I move on. Everything looks normal. Yeah. Doesn't look unstable to me, Mr. Twitch. Oh boy. Yeah. Okay, even my voice is coming through. Alright. Everything seems to be working fine despite protestations from Twitch. Let's do this. Let's move on. This will do nicely. The rest of our people will be here by morning and they will take the lead on the villa up. That gives us some time to talk counter heist. The rest of Midil sees this invasion as an extinction level event, and I can't say for sure it's not. But it's my job to think 5 moves ahead, and I think it might be the best chance we've ever had to secure a lasting peace in Midil. And it all comes down to your mana-burning friend, Bori Cash. Well, that's us fucked. Maybe, but let's start simple. When Kennedy hits the reserve, will she bring him? For sure. She's a caster down without me. She can't afford to bench the crew she's got left. Great, so we get him in the building for free. But the real target is the mines. They're directly below the building. We just need to figure out how to get him down there. Dao, could you swap him down there somehow? Can you just beat him up and drag him? What if Liv had a reason to send him there? Could he blow out the floor? Dao, could you swap him down there somehow? What's the distance? Well, we don't know what floor Cash will be on, but it's not less than 200 meters. Is that less than 100 feet? It's vastly more. Then I'm out. Okay. Can you just beat him up and drag him? There is a lot to go wrong on a forced extraction, even on a clear day. Doing one mid-haste feels like handing the devil a lot of our dice. And you can knock him out. He's got to be sharp to do his thing. What if Liv had a reason to send him there? Interesting. What's his skill set? Burning mana. Okay, well, their main objective is to secure the mana, so I don't love it yet. Wait, that's not all. In Kallen, she sent him to block off chapel reinforcements. We helped him do it. Do you have secret reinforcement tunnels leading into the mines? No. Damn. But Kenneth doesn't have to know that. This is good, I can work with this. Well, and did Control let that courier get intercepted yet? Later tonight. Ask them to hold off a couple hours. I'm gonna draw up some defense plans for these imaginary tunnels. I want them added to the packet before Reactor finds it. Amia Meadow. I should have asked about blowing up the floor. I didn't know that was the one that would move forward. Okay. How are we going to get the body to actually light it up? What about the mana stockpile? What about leave? No further questions. Okay, how are we gonna get the body to actually light it up? Problem for another night. I've got maps to make, everyone else should get some rest. Tomorrow we take back Meadow. Yeah, you know, that's an important thing. Let's put the villa on here. Okay. We have some unread things. Okay. Medium militia. Resisting reactor occupation. Before this week, Meadow's militia was officially cooperating with reactor forces in Meadow. In reality, they saw the full-scale invasion coming and have been quietly preparing for it any way they can. Our contact, Moss, heads up a cell tasked with knocking beyond this invasion and finding ways to secure Meadow's future long-term. Her plan is to burn out the motherlode of mana ore under their mines, removing the motive for this and any other invasions. So for next move is the mana mines. Is this wrong? Oh, seat of government, Villa Meadow. Villa Meadow is the seat of government here, where every Culture's council members meet to manage affairs of state. So right away, it's not great that Reactor have taken it, okay. But it gets worse. The Villa is the control center for key strategic defenses across the south, while Reactor controls the militia. While Reactor controls it, the militia can get close to the mines, okay. So the next move is actually Villa Meadow. And Reactor just says it, okay. And why we need to take it? Meadow's defense network. Meadow has a network of gun emplacements and anti-air countermeasures that can all be overseen from Villa Meadow, their seat of government. Whoever controls it, across South Meadow, including whoever controls it controls access to South Meadow, including the mines. Okay, this is control by Villa Meadow and protects the mana mines. Fort Osprey. Osprey is an old World War IV fort disused for years until Reactor kicked it off. They were using it to store craft coffins, the apparatus they used to boost their troops with mana. We helped the militia take it back for Meadow, and they're using it as a base of operations. Average bit rate too high. It is working though. Yeah, I'll have to fix it for next stream. Yeah. Okay. Shut? No. Move on. Rion's brain that night. Okay. A dog. Fuck's sake. I finally get some of those head trip dreams and my alter ego is stuck in ball liquor mode. Oof. Come on, mate. You know I don't have an ear for this. He is when I'm upright. Oof. You're doing my fucking head in. Let's just crack some skulls, yeah? Okay. Dream Rion changes shape whenever you do. If you become a dog, he becomes human and vice versa, okay? Swap forms. Dream Rion's changes shape whenever... Into Dream you can also trigger that change freely anytime with the swap form ability. You each have limited uses of rabid bites as done. Okay. Chapel cleanser. Okay. Ouch. What if I... Yeah. Defend three hostiles with pool. Okay. 2 done. 1 to go. There we go. Done. Come on then, let's have it. What's your loaf? I think you're too hesitant to open up to new friends. You're gonna spiral if you don't find paying work. I think you're too hesitant to open up to new friends. Poof! Still not getting it. You still grouch about my trying to get to drop on Kennedy? Look, yeah, it was risky, and yeah, it didn't go our way. But I racked up some of the juiciest kills going with my gut. Can't go doubting it. Nope, not remotely what I said. This is frustrating. Not that you mentioned it, that was a wild fucking swing. Not that you mentioned it, that was a wild fucking swing. Row. Alright, yeah, I'm getting it now. It's like you gotta hear through the bark, right? So you're saying something else was driving my gut? Honestly, mate, I am as surprised as you are. You know I'm all about the paper. Reckoned I'd stomach any gig once I'd signed on the proverbial. But she's coming from our fucking country? Nah, mate. Some poxy band of fly-by-nights, sure. I'd have cashed their check and pieced it on their ships on the way out. But Kennedy's got the joist to clinch it. Had to go for the throat, and no time like the present. Sure, we got instantly beasted, but que será, ain't it? Woof. Oh yeah, I know I'm prattling. Time for walkies. Have right bite to a total of 6 damage to enemies, okay? He's vulnerable, right? Yeah. Alright. No one is planning to do anything else this turn, okay? Okay. Wrong position. Hmm. Don't think I'll be able to do it. Done. Off. I still think you need to let yourself make friends. With the shit hat brigade? Fuck that. Hang on, I clocked you. Still heard the yap, but I actually caught your drift. But yeah, no, I'm absolutely not balling it up with these losers. So what's the plan? Solve till we die? What's your problem with them? Woof. Look, I know you like him. I know you trust him. You can't help it. It's who you are. But you still don't really get humans. You don't know how fast, how hard they turn on you. Roof? I know. Better than you. You should. But that happy little pea brain of yours can't seem to lock it in. That's why I'm here, Ian. To stop you giving your loyalty to the wrong folks. Rough. You think they're all the wrong folks. How many times, mate? How many times you gotta get kicked in the ribs before you show your damn teeth? Roof. How many times did it take to break you? That's out of order. Woof, woof. Maybe. Maybe you're not broken. Woof, woof. And if you stay solo, you never have to find out. Woof. But I'm ready to find out. Alright, that's enough psychotherapy with Dr. Bollock breath. But keep nipping at me, you smug little shit. Dog your way, sister. COO reinforcement and 10 total damage with 1 spore bomb. Okay. Don't know if that's gonna be 10, but it will get rid of those 2 guys. And that is good enough for me. That was 6. Not much I can do. Alright. Does this work? Yeah. It does. Okay. Okay. Ah, it blows over there. So that doesn't work. Yeah, didn't increase anything. Well then. Oh, you have mana. So you can do this and then bonk. Done. Hair of the dog, complete real anxiety dream. After a lifetime of betrayal, Ryu still struggles to draw a clear line between friends and enemy. But the virulent explosive fungal growths created by his spore bomb can do that no problem now. And you're gonna have to call that progress. Intelligence. Allies in the blast area aren't affected, but still add to the target count. Ooh, got it. Oh! Alright, let's chat. Your accent, North Shore, right? What culture? Quasi you'd say I'm Shorefan. They gave me a place. But it's not your lineage. Nah, Shorefan don't care about that shit. That's Heartland, all those fancy fuckers. So your folks? Never knew them. I was left on the beach like litter till some old git took me in. No love lost? Oh, plenty for me. Love him like a dad, even when he'd kick the shit out of me. Ah, scumbag. Sorry. Yeah, scumbag. He was, but Lurion didn't know words like that. What did you do? Kept trying to make him like me, didn't get it. Last two he broke my leg. Something else snapped then. Still couldn't turn on him, just look it up at the old bastard, wishing I could. Wishing I had a scrap of his cruelty. That's how I unlocked. You turn into a dog to be cruel? I'm missing something. Keep at it, you'll get there. Dogs can be vicious, serious, but not out of cruelty. Cruelty is more human thing. Oh, wait. Did that click? That isn't clicking for me. Human in the dog's form can be vicious and cruel? Maybe it would spell it out for me anyway. You're bang on. Dogs aren't cruel. Humans are. That's why I turned into one. So the old kid, you are his. Say it. It's not a slur. Dog. Bingo. You don't get to pick your humans any more than your folks. Loyalty ties you to tighter than blood. Oh, I got it. It was it's totally not what I expected. He just became more loyal. And if you can get tied to the wrong fucker, you've got to break free any way you can. But you spend most of your time human. Why? Dog ears are a bitch. I age at 60 speed down there, got to get some mileage out of these boyish good looks first. When you transformed, was your leg still broken? How is the dog, huh? Yeah, only now it has an arm, front leg, injury scary. Fascinating. When we're done with Kennedy, I'd love to take some x-rays of the process, of her process. That sounds like something I'd stick around for. Guess not. What did you do to him? You're human. Move on. Oh, nothing fancy. Choke slam, good kicks. Strangled him with my leash. Never felt rage before. Fights had always been play. Didn't have the loaf to control it yet. Now I wish I broke his arm, but I didn't hit my poetic justice face till 22. Your first kill. Yeah, got a taste for it when I am upright. Mafia work was the outlet. Put back on all fours, the red mist always clears. Can't even make myself bite unless I pretend we're only playing. Sounds nice. It's a fucking liability. Bollock Brett has absolutely no radar for who's gonna fuck him over, even after all these years. You're a lot talk about loyalty like it's a virtue. Shit on people who change sides. Loyalty is a leech. The tighter you tie it, the faster you choke. He has a point. Anyone who walks away from a bad scene gets a backslap from me. I had to change species to get that kind of power. You fuckers all get it for free. So no one deserves loyalty? Actually, I think so. Like, you need to earn it. And if you do something to to no longer deserve it. Yeah. It's loyalty and trust go hand in hand in this. So no one deserves loyalty. Sticking with the good people doesn't take loyalty, it's just a smart play. Loyalty is what ties you to the bad ones. Yeah. What you read on this crew? Amateurs, bleeding hearts, tactical shambles. But they're on the right side of this, and there's some raw talent in the brew. It's fun to watch that pinball around in the reactor machine. Like a bunch of drunk hornets in a lion's den. What's your stance on people who pull you back from the grave? Counts for something. Tells me you might do it again. Tells me it's worth sticking near you, long as our goals are copacetic. Stop, I can only take so much raw emotion. What can I say? I'm a practical animal. I appreciate the candor. Anytime. I love the stocks. Did I get a possibility to change his outfit? I don't like blood on ice. Overgrown is the... This is his best outfit and is the default. Move on. Villa Medio, the keys to the country. This is it, Vesker. You guys take the east wing. Wait for our signal to breach, then work your way towards the council chambers. We're gonna come at it from every side, but there won't be time to resync, so just go at your own pace. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. That sounds like gibberish, but whatever bakes your cake. He's got a point. If you take it slow, you make less mistakes, you don't need to redo as much. We're locked off here. Can you guys help? Same this side. Then I guess we do this carefully. Reactor shotgunner and this dude. Okay. Lots of snipers. Okay. Who? Ah, this guy points here and this guy points here. Okay. Are these actually walls? I think so. Okay. Let's see what I can do with Chen here. Can get one of them. This guy is not gonna get anything. Alright. How much damage? 4. That's a lot. Okay. Can I broom breach? Not from here. I can get down to port in, I think. Yes. But how? Okay. If I swap, he gets Vex. Okay. That actually makes some sense. You die out there. Okay, that was pretty good. You know what could have been better? Me actually positioning Zen to get rid of this guy, to shoot everyone. I hate this. I hate everything about this. No. Redeploy. Zen. You do the thing. Chan, you do the thing. Let's not open the door. Opening the door seems like a bad move at this point. Maybe opening the door is not that bad of a move. Let's do this. Okay, I used her ability to something actually more useful. Can I? No, okay. I absolutely love Zen. Alright. Should I false prophet? Oh, I know what I should do. That's a good move. Okay, Jen. I'm finished by definition 2 beyond. Defend stage 2 hostiles with bow. Okay. Knock all enemies and seal reinforcements. Alright. Okay. That's a really good grenade. Frigging Zen. Being Zen. Oh, crap. Yeah, I forgot to reposition. Okay. So, let's not do this. Shotgunner, fair play. I don't have money to switch. Okay. Well, that looks neat. Yeah, that's the best you can do. If I do this, I'll need to do the false prophet. So I'm just gonna hold on. Okay. Now we breach. Okay. Done. Door sealed. Let us advance. Hold up, my foresight is on the fritz. Neutralizer fields. We're standing in one, I feel it. Perfect, I can't even cast a breaching glyph from here. It's a tight field, other door should be fine. Still, we wish I could take a look in there before we redeploy. We can. You can break craft suppression? Mate, there's windows in the door. Oh, right. Can't breach. Ah, I can redeploy. Breach from here. Why can't I breach from there? Why can't I put him here? Really? Fine. Didn't quite do what I wanted. It says it's gonna... How much? Ah, it's 2 damage. Crap. Okay. Oh, they can be turned off. This is better. Okay. vent for... okay. Keep one military member alive. Then didn't even see that option, that requirement. Don't like the look of the turrets in there. Obliterators. Sorry. So a couple of those take out a tank one time. Cool, good, safe, nice. Tactics? Move more than a tank. Okay. So banks transfer 3 damage at once. Jam finish with okay. Heavy turret. Not affect by stability. Armor, health, deals 3 damage to the target hits, destroying any cover. Damage then pushes target to the plus some. Okay. Tough and deadly rockets destroy cover, cannot be turned off, but can still be hooked if there is a terminal. Is there a terminal? There is no terminal. Cannot be turned off. I need to blow it up then. You said move more than a tank. Yeah. Okay. Boy, I wish I had Zen here. Does this work? It does. Alright. That is something. Not a lot here. Brilliant plan here. Oh, it did not get the damage. Alright. I'm bringing another plane. Okay, banks. Now that's how you do it. If I have Jin do this, okay, target that guy. Yeah, alright, good. Banks is safe. This should get rid of that dude. Oh, he acts before he dies. Okay. So, Banks to stay ahead. There. And... let's see. No. Doesn't quite get it. This guy is easy. This guy is also easy. Oh, that dude. Fires the target that makes armor and flesh plate. The target takes increased damage from attacks. Okay. So there we go. Safe. Shit, militia up against chasers in there. Time to even the odds. Okay. So I have Dao and Zen. militia must be alive, okay. Get bonked, son! Yeah, okay. No, rewind. Okay, Dow, you move here. Okay. He's not gonna get knocked off though. I think that will do. Didn't do. Okay. I'm in a tough spot here. Well, thou can be bonked. Oh, of course. And he's the first to move, of course. Yeah, that is an action. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's a regular guy. Smart. Dumb. Done. Banks and I are in position, Jan. What's your ETA? The gang's all here. Alright, remember, the stone table is a priceless cultural treasure, so try not to slam anyone into it too hard. Why do I feel like that was directed at me? Don't flatter yourself, I could obliterate that thing. I'm ordering everyone to forget I mentioned the table. Let's just do this. Okay. So, okay, that's a lot to take in. This opens security door to state turret control terminal. Can I swap with this thing? Can I swap with this thing? No. Who fired? Who? Yeah, who fired when I swapped? Oh, this guy. Okay. That's jam. Alright. I have a plan. Jam, redeploy. Yeah, deploy. She's here. There we go. All right. Swap. Do this. Run here. Turn that off. Shoot that guy. Hack turret. Okay. Deactivate this thing. Who shoots first? That thing. Okay. Can I... Let's see. Yeah. Banks is the one that should stay alive. So let's fire at that guy. Let's fire at that guy again. Let's move in. And throw a false prophet in the mix. Okay. Let's move in. Do the false prophet thing. Oops. Don't use Zen to fire at that dude. Could I just... That's something. Is he just gonna fire here? Probably because of Doll. Here we go. No, stay dog. Alright, who has unused actions? Ah, Rian. Okay. Let's see. Could have Doll be here. Okay. No. Go dart. That was a terrible idea. Okay. That was a brilliant idea. Except that this guy might get Jan. I do have another false prophet. I just need to move here and take this mana. No. So much no. Okay. Well. Two actions. Oh, and doll. Yeah. Nope, let's do this. Oh crap! Didn't see that one. Okay, we need to think about the movements here. This is to be alright. Dow's gonna get punked, but it's better him than bang. So No. No, that's worse. Already used the bomb, okay. No. No, 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 no. Okay. Okay. Yeah, he fast. Yeah, the movie's really doing this. Okay. Let that guy get bonked. Alright. If I can hide from that guy. He's just gonna expire. There. I did that, we wasn't even trying to. Mission complete. Take back Medial seat of government. Complete. We usually add a few filler objectives here, but it feels like this one doesn't need it. Agreed. Well done, honestly. Zen's actually reading the intel. Okay. Swap with objects is kind of useful. And I didn't have... Rampage 2 is also kind... it's situational. Very situational. Let's do swap with objects. Plus one sedative. She's okay. You know what? Give me more spore bombs. Confirms. Nothing new. Let's move on. I think we are about to finish this game. Zen's brain that night. Oh, it's Zen and Zen. Ah, shit. So we're doing this in Liboli? Odd choice. Brought you home, kid. We left when I was 7. I don't feel Libolian. I didn't grow up in sandbagged black sites. I don't feel Libolian. Well, it's who you are and you need to reconnect with it. Why? To be authentic. How can I be authentic to a life I never lived? Look, what you really need is to kick some ass. During my fast doesn't bring back my finest hour. That's why they're here. Face your fears, clear your mind, master the moment. You are a badass special force operative and you're gonna ice every motherfucker in that room. Non-lethally. Whatever. Reach. Okay, I have double Zen and that's ridiculous. That's just a tracker? Okay. Finish out until all team members in full health, okay? No. Wait. A house support fire. Goddamn, there is it. Show those things here. Why? I don't know why I did that. Killer instinct, baby. What? Why is Zen pointing at Zen? What the fuck, man? You need some toughening up. No pain, no gain. I'm fighting myself here. The heck is going on? Okay. You won't believe this, but you shooting me while I shot some fake gangster hasn't resolved my guilt complex. Yet. Tough takes time. Every steak takes pounding to become its best. You know that tenderizing meat makes it softer, right? Shut up and take a brain peek at what I've got in store for you next. This looks like me. Far of me, in my god face. Exactly. Shooting far of me in my god face is gonna do it, you think. Ever since Jodaza, you've been so afraid of doing the wrong thing. You've put up all these guardrails you won't let yourself cross. Represented by got me casting predictive shot in all directions. See, you get it. I wouldn't go that far. It's time to face the most dangerous enemies, brother. Yourself. It looks trivial though. Confidence. Finally. Okay. The redeploying is so weird. Oh! Oops. Let's see. Ow! Three for three, eliminate 3 targets in predictive shot. In one turn. Oh, okay, yeah. I see. so weird. Can we stop shooting each other? Feels like the trauma factor of shooting myself that many times might have distracted from tearing down my inhibitions. Man up, son. You have to do darker shit than that if you wanna take on Lev. There are some lines we shouldn't cross though, right? Not me. Be like me. Be free. It does sound appealing when you say it using only one-syllable words. But like, torture? Torture is just a state of mind, man. So you basically haven't thought about this on any real level. I don't think I do. That's absolutely the vibe I'm getting, yeah. Alright, it's a hellish maze of restrictive inhibitions and paralyzing doubts in there. That checks out. So get your other ass in there and let's rip it to shreds. Let a single teammate perform 3 actions in one turn, okay. Can't predictive shot. Meh. Okay. Huh. You're not gonna shoot? Ah. Can't move, huh? So let's put predictive bolt here. Okay. Conceal the door though. Jen? Sorry Zen, but your evil twin sucks. We gotta put him through through a window. But we're just starting to work together. Listening to you women makes you weak. Alright, yeah, we can punch him. Defenestrate the worst Zen. Oh, I have to defenestrate. Not that I expected. Okay. No fear! Okay. Tactical exit. Alright. How are you here? I was having a nightmare about sun bears, then I heard someone being mean to my friend. Damn it, are there no privacy settings on these things? I mean, I'm glad you're here, but I do not want you in some of my others. I'll teach you some mind guard charms after this, but we should focus on your shit first. Why is your dream clone such a prick? Maybe he's how I imagine confidence? I think he might be my dad. It's possible he's the prick within. Okay. Maybe he's how I imagine confidence? I freeze when I think I might let someone down. The guy we just met sure doesn't. And he was a prick. He was, right? So you're doing it right, you're just gonna beat yourself up less about it. Should we be concerned that getting rid of him didn't wake you up? Oh, that's because he's back in the normals and in the next room. Ah, maybe your dream brains felt like this arc needed some more of a climax? Then let's not disappoint. Oh, he big. Okay. Navi's here. Prickly. Immediately shoots anyone who attacks them. Okay. Ability. Proactive shot. Immediately shots anyone who attacks them. Then shoots again in Foresee. Okay. So this is gonna be hard. Okay, so if I do it like this, then this, then maybe this. Ooh. She hit herself, okay. Oh, that's the thing. I can just keep doing this. No, I cannot. Okay. So I sent this guy here. Okay. She comes here. That is something that happened. Taking cover good. Okay. Oops. Let's see if I found a prophet here. Okay. That's the other dangerous one. Interesting. Back yourself up, have false. Let to do things. Ooh. And then I can predictive. Could you not live life to the max? No predictive. I need to take over, yeah. Okay. Neat. Not neat. Okay. But if I shoot her, okay. Clear. Couldn't prevent the reinforcements. Alright. Unique perk acquired. When Zen's self-loathing became debilitating, Jen's friendship was a lifeline. It takes a trust that deep to fully unlock the power of another wizard's vessel. But when you do the rewards are, it says here, plus knockback. Plus 3 knockback. That's ridiculous. Zen was already ridiculous. Now he's double ridiculous. Got it. Okay, so wanna talk about it? Maybe. So, wanna talk about it. Thanks for the assist. Never had backup in the self-hate dream before. That wasn't the first. He gets me when my emotional immune system's down, when it's busy with something else. Your shadowed leaf back in Callan. Yeah. I'm just lost this time, Jen. I could barely cope when I thought I'd make the hard choice. How I'm ever gonna get past knowing I made the mother of all fuck-ups instead? Any chance it's not true? I think you're already coping with it. Any chance it's not true? Nah, I knew it as soon as she said it, saw it. It explains a lot too. Never sat right that I got a dishonorable discharge for following my orders to a T. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. If he had just lost an operative, like that's part of the job. It happens. Think you are already coping with it. I think you were already coping with it. I never understood why you were so cut up about that night. If you'd saved the hostage and Liv was only briefly captured from her own mistake, why was it haunting you? Because... Rhetorical, let me finish pop-psyching you, please. I think you were already carrying the weight of the truth, you just couldn't look right at it yet. Well, yeah, it sure as fuck got heavier when I found out. I'm sure, I'm just saying, don't think your 2 years of pain were nothing. It's all progress. It's not all on you. What's that gross Navy saying you told me? It takes more than one asshole to make a shitstorm. Right, graphic, but valid. Who else am I meant to blame for this? Liv, tactically. Liv is alright. The guy who shot him. Look. The guy who shot him. Have you considered that some of the blame for the hostage death might lie with the guy who shot the hostage in the head? Because if I was hired to solve this murder, it would take me 12 seconds and your name wouldn't come up. I still have to bill for the hour though, but my accountant says I can't round down anymore. He'd believe if we hadn't been there. And was that your decision? No, but the fence rests. Well, let's see, live tactically. As you said, Liv was off that night and you warned her there was something fishy in that room. Was she careful? No. Were you? Yeah, I mean as much as... Right, so Liv is the primary author of this becoming a crisis. Liv is a leader? How did Liv feel about failures? Not an option. So when you're put in a situation where every option is some kind of failure, you've been trained not to accept either option. I'm a soldier, Jen. I should be able to make my own decisions. For sure, but we're talking factors, and an unhealthy aversion to disappointing Liv was a factor. Look, I'm not trying to sugarcoat this. You froze at a bad time to freeze. You froze at a bad time to freeze. But the history you're telling yourself is that you walked into a picnic and got someone killed. And I am saying you were thrown in a blender and you got out alive. You weren't able to save everyone else thrown in there with you. That's the extent of your crime. I want to believe that. I'm trying to see it that way. But we're walking into a blender the size of a nation. I don't know how to tell myself I'm not gonna get you killed. Your team's a lot less cocky this time. Yeah. You're not choosing this for us. You're an asset we need to win. Look at what we've already done. Your team is a lot less cocky this time. Except Ryan. And they actually care about you. Except Ryan. And Banks. Banks cares somewhere deep down. I'm working on Banks. Not Ryan. No, he'd murder us all for the $10 and the donut. I think Judaza was a one-off, but even if it wasn't, having limitations doesn't mean you're broken. If it turns out your brain struggles with decisions, maybe get out of the tactical leadership game. But other than that, who cares? People are decisive when they care less about the consequences. If caring too much turns out to be your problem, you're doing alright. Thanks. I don't think I'll ever forgive myself as much as you do, but hearing out this helped. It's moving my baseline. From where I've been, that's worth a lot. Alright. I guess it's time to move on. Villa Medio, the next day. Friends, excuse me if I'm buzzing, but every Medillion kid dreams of sitting at the stone table someday. I dreamt of goring rabbits. All the same, please use coasters. Alright, let's talk counter heist. We've let Reactor believe we have secret tunnels leading into the mine, so they'll send body down there to block them off. Assume that play works, we still have 3 major problems left to solve. Which do we want to tackle first? Boy's not gonna light up that mana vein just cause we asked. How do we burn mana stockpile in the vial? Let's figure out what to do about Lev. You guys figure the rest out and tell me on the day I'm going to bed. Okay. But it's not gonna light up that mana vein just because we asked. Yeah, I've got some thoughts, but you all know him better than me, so I'll put it to you first. Can you turn him? I could just put a gun to his head. We could take down Lev first. I can just stand here, watch you want him to burn. Let's see, I could put a gun to his head. His mask is surprisingly tough. I don't think the threat of one shot is gonna make him compliant. So you beat him down first. Stead on, Boris. Stead on, Boris alright. Anyway, it's a sling needle to thread. Weak enough to fear death, but sharp enough to cast fireworks. I'm also not wild about using pain and fear to control people, you know, if we can avoid it. It's not unworkable, but I don't love it for plan A. We could take down Lev first. If step 1 of your plan is take down Liv Kennedy, step 2 is fan fiction. Don't get me wrong, I did take another walk at her, but make a point not to underestimate the same mark twice. Agreed. It's our highest risk objective, we can't let the rest of the plan presume its success. Can he turn him? I don't see it. Bart is not a zealot, but he is shit scared of Kennedy. What if he could guarantee his safety? I just don't think he's rational that way. His fear is animal, not calculated. I smell it on him every time I'm canine. Logical argument, don't go through mask that tech. I can just stand near what you want him to burn. Could that work? Is there a splash on his spell? A little, but tell, his fire is worse than it sounds. Your armor won't help, you'd pass out in seconds. Dao shrugs. It's a fair point, we shouldn't throw our only armor at the one thing it's weak to. Didn't hear any other volunteers. I mean, if you want him to burn something we don't like, I'd go canine, he goes feral. Explain. My bite is worse than my bark. Makes anyone see red. If I turn him rabid, he'll torch his own mom if she gets too close. Interesting, but tactically we have a lot more control over our own positioning than the enemies. Not necessarily. Everyone looks at Banks. Falling into a death's door was educational. Did some experiments. Let's just say, I can move anyone we like to anywhere I can put a door. And you can put those in any wall? Long as I have a clear shot. Well, that makes putting target in front of the vein significantly easier. This actually sounds workable. I wanna grill you both on the nitty-gritty of those powers later, but I'm ready to call that a plan. We send Banks and Ryan down to the mines. I don't need a lot of persuading to put a necromancer in the same room as one guy we absolutely need alive. Okay. What's next? How do we burn the mana stockpile in the vault? Let's figure out what to do about Leave. Sorry, what are the options for the mana vein again? You guys figured okay. How do we burn the mana stockpile in the vault? The stockpile is in the vault. So, the stockpile in the vault, right above the mines. It's 300,000 kilos of triple density refined mana, enough to make a global superpower with reactor stack. We make a plan. This is This is Banks, this is real. They're on the mines. If you win the war, beat Leave and burn the mana vein, we can eventually destroy it ourselves. But given the stakes, we don't want the fate of the world riding on that string of long shots all landing. We've got a guy who can burn it in the building, let's get it burned. But can we get body up to the vault? Can we get the stockpile down to the mines? Why can't we just blow it out to shit? Can we get body out up to the vault? I think we covered all the ways of moving body in last meeting, and the only one like it took 24 hours and a misinformation ploy. Even if he had that kind of time, it did clash with our first lie. Can we get the stockpile down to the mines? Not through the corridors logistically, but if we blow out the floor? Interesting, it's not well supported, it's built on an old shaft, but the floor itself is sedanite. I've got no portable munitions that can push through that. How thick is not thick? Less than half a meter. Jen? Oh, you wanna try a roof breach? Elaborate. The breach spell we use on doors, with the right reagents, there is no reason I can't inscribe a bigger version of on a roof or a floor and punch the whole thing out. What do we need? How much brimstone, stranglethorn and snake blood do you have on hand? I probably need some backup for a haste planning meeting. We really breezed past how we get into the vault. How much brimstone, stranglethorn and snake blood do you have? On hand? Our Arcanist gets in tomorrow. I'll text her your Rex. It's gonna take like a fat adult python's worth of snake blood. She'll have the snake blood. Probably need some backup. Right, tactical priorities. I need to get around the room fast to scrap the glyphs, and I can't afford to focus on combat. Mobility support and raw damage. Dal? I'm in. For a haste planning meeting, we really breezed past how we get into the vault. We were expecting Reactor to lock down the mana vault pretty tight, but they've never bothered with the gold vault. They're not short of cash. But they don't know the two are connected. It's not on the blueprints. That's all you're in. Alright, I think I can take it from there. Done. Jen and Dao sneak into the vault and blow the floor out. The mines can take it from there. The mine stings can take it from there. Oh yeah. Let's figure out what to do about Lev. You know her better than anyone. What's our best shot? All of us at once. It's the only thing we haven't tried. I'm open to that, but we have to torch the mana first. Won't work. The minute she gets word of any of us on site, she'll be there to handle it personally. He's not wrong. She doesn't trust Reactor Grants to handle anyone with craft. Well, I can't sign any version of this where torching the mana depends on beating Kennedy first. With the greatest respect, your history with her doesn't convince me you can win that fight. That's fair, honestly. And about ranking file, sheer numbers. Rion, could you get to her before the heist? Does any of yours have relevant craft moss? And about distraction? And about rank and file, sure numbers. Non-starter. Like dropping pops in a wood chipper. Sure, there's a theoretical... wait, that the pops will eventually jam it, but... You're definitely looking for a force depletion estimate that doesn't involve the phrase theoretical tonnage of bones. Rion, could you get to her before the haste? How long have I got? Tonight. And where is she now? We don't know. And how fast can she move? Starting to realize these questions are rhetorical. Clocked it. I'm slick as the next brick, but no bricks that slick. Do any of yours have relevant craft moss? We've got a fireball guy. Should dodge it. Case has a skin like a tank. She'll blow past him. Mila can speak to cats. Situational at best. Baskin freeze time. Oh, hello. For everyone. What does that mean? Him too. So he can do anything when time's frozen? Right. So in what sense is time frozen? I've been meaning to circle back on that. Alright, well, fascinating chat with Boss to be out there at some point, but he's not sounding like the live-killing hyper wizard we're after. Would it be fair to summarize the rest of your list in terms of the original question as no? Not unfair. And about a distraction. You said she'll run to one of us when we show up, so what if we start with a decoy? The problem with the chronomancer is nothing distracts her for long. You might. What does that mean? Vesker, she's got a block on you. She should have killed you 10 times over by now, but she keeps stopping short. We've got history, but I think that rope runs out real fast if I get in her invasion gears. You vex her, mate. She talks like she's got something left to prove to you. Fuck knows what. If you push her buttons, turn up a barn, and she ain't leaving that pissing match to handle us randos. She's in it till she bodies you. Villains do love speeches. Fuck's sake, that's really our strategies? He's actually onto something. Conversation's the only thing she can't do instantly. Can't win an argument without waiting for a reply. And I've still got blink charms left. The rest of us could blink in to back you up as soon as the mana's starched. That's a yes for our 2 leave experts, and it doesn't jeopardize the burn, so it's a yes for me. Then, let's put you on the rough, furthest thing from the mines. Once she shows, keep her talking, keep your pulse, and everyone else's will blink in when they've done their jobs. We've got a chopper, not that we can use for this. Can't you blink up there? Not without a friendly to blink to, but you can use my broom. Can I? I mean, like physically, can I? We'll make it work. Talk to me later. So I won't have broom breach? I don't use it anyway. What's next? You notice might actually be a plan. Move on. Banks is almost sleeping. You guys figure the rest out and tell me on the day I'm going to bed. You notice might actually be a plan. I'm as surprised as you are. Let's sleep on it before I get too excited. We might have just talked too long and lost our minds. At last! Okay. Ooh, I got some level ups. Several. Shading to friend as you could see. Refresh the move of any friendlies. Storm grenade from direct to an enemy, lightning strikes them for 2 damage. Let's see if I use this a bit more. Ooh, everybody's max level. I'm a powerful attack for an enemy to walk in. Who's if the it can be okay, let's do conviction. Plus unsteady. Dizzy. Genius grant. If the protectee is an enemy or the victim is a ally, your users are founded. However, if the victim is an enemy, they gain unsteady when the link is created. Plus one unsteady to central target. Now let's go light-headed here. Dow. Let's go rampaging. Target open ground within 3 tiles pulls you towards it. Maybe yeah, let's go grip thorns. That might be the one I need. Maybe. Confirm. Let's see, missions. Ooh, there are still 3 missions to go. So it's gonna take a while, then there's probably a lengthy end game talking and stuffs. So let's get the end game for Monday. Let's do one of these to cap things up. Let's see, Tower of Turrets. Deconstruction, Gogen. There's several. Let's just do deconstruction. Confidence for Zen and Jen. Okay. Where is Zen and Jen? Zen. Blanc, Blanc, Blanc. And that guy is still alive. That's not good. Okay. Gonna need this guy to die. This guy's blocked, this guy's blocked. Reactor sniper. He's gonna be defenestrated if I do this. Oh, okay. I think there is a plan here. Not exactly the way I wanted. Oh well. Time to prophesize. Why not just seal? Okay, the very dangerous ones are done with. Done. Yeah, let's do the next one. Not sure if I'm gonna do all four, but things are... Holy crap. Holy guacamole. That is a lot. Okay. What happens if I do it like this, then this, then this? What if I just shoot this thing? Window cleaner. Defenestrates 5 enemies in 1 turn. Ooh, I can target 6 guys because they have more mana. And I did it. Okay. Have generated a total of 30k knockback. Finish the level without letting any enemies attack. Okay. So big dudes. Be an explosives, alright. Yeah, no. Yeah, that guy's... Let's see. That guy died. Okay. Defenestrate two hostiles. Finish it outing members conscious, okay? Interesting. Explosions are about to happen. Oh crap. Hmm. Yeah. Okay, so this guy is actually dealt with. I can time boss Chen. The prophet won't do much. But that was pretty good. But if I don't time both Chen and just send the prophet, what happens? Yeah. That. What if I send him here? That's wrong. We don't want to do that. Yeah, okay. So get posted. Get absolutely destroyed. Didn't blow up. Okay. So if I first move then here, then here, I can bonk. And that will kinda do. There we go. And next level. That's a lot of turrets. Turret control terminal, okay. Looks good. Maybe. Have the thing used for the finish by okay. Yeah, and can't do much with her. Do I want that to happen? Actually, probably not. Let's see. He's gonna die anyway. My turret! Why you breaking my turret? Can't shoot that turret. Can shoot this turret. Okay. Ooh. I didn't get the false prophet refunded. That was terrible. My turret! Ah, he disappeared. Okay. Well, they're targeting Zan, which is kinda good. I actually got that guy. This one has a have a line, no. Do I want them to have a line? Also no. Done. Alright. And that is going to be it for today. I'll be back with more defenestrations. And next Monday and Wednesday at 8 p.m. Gemtilas 3. Wednesday, maybe not. I do feel like I might be able to finish this game by Monday. I do not know what I'm gonna do Wednesday. If it end up being the case that I finish the game Monday, I'll have to put up a poll. Anyway, but next Sunday at 7 p.m. Gemtilas 3, I'll be playing more Total War Warhammer 3. If you've been watching me on Twitch, you can check my VOD on YouTube. If you've been watching me on YouTube, you can check me live on Twitch. Link will be in the description. And thank you guys so much for watching. I am the Plane Shifter, and I am phasing out. Bye!